And the screen here. Oh, camera. There you go. There you go. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let's clean these specks off. So, right now, the month of March, it is our spring fundraiser, which is a bake sale. Spring fundraiser bake sale. And it consists of cakes, cookies, vegan cookies if you want vegan cookies, but cakes. And I need to get in there and start making some vegan cookies to taste test because I haven't made them in a while. But I know I can make them. They so easy. One, two, three. And vegan products is the best thing to be making with the cost of these eggs. But also, I can get eggs at a lower cost because we have an EIN number, and I can use that in the supermarkets or wherever I'm signed up to use it. But so let's get together and talk about my 5 days past. So this is the sixth day. Saturday is my sixth day. Okay. I'll update y'all every now and then what I be doing or getting done. My itinerary s- fluctuates because I could set something up. I have a board over there, a whiteboard up there, and I put Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and put Saturday, and then I do what I'm going to do. And then I start all over again, and it consists of doing my blood pressure every 2 to 3 days, making sure that I ain't trying to sneak up because I be eating the wrong things half of the time. And my weight once a month. I gained 2 pounds. Okay, look at it. I feel it right there. I gained 2 pounds. I love to eat ice creams. So it's when I went shopping, instead of the ice creams, the Haagen Dazs, they have this whole container in the middle of the frozen section. Look, I know exactly where it's at. And it says Haagen Dazs for $2.25, something like that, just a little one. And I love to go marching right there. So no, I bought me some yogurts and a flavor yogurt. And then I have my fruits, my strawberries, my berries, whatever I get from the pantry, wash them good and put it in there. Listen, you think you eat every now and then you ever hear somebody say, "Oh, live your life." No, I want to live my life. I want my life to live longer. So you have to eat better. You ever hear somebody say, "Oh, that's just once in a while." Once in a while creeps up to be 2 times more than a while, 3 times more than a while. Then you go in and get your annual checkup, your blood pressure's up, your cholesterol's up, you pre-diabetic, you diabetic, you this, you that. No, 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 no. So I'm checking on myself even more as the weeks go by. Now, this is March 8th. I think this is International Women's Day, or yesterday was. And so keep up with everything, guys. Don't let it creep up on you. And stay active every day. If there's a day I don't go out, I can't even calculate that because that rarely ever happens. I go out every day. And I used to say, oh, at least when I'm not feeling well and stuff, I don't go out. I go out even when that is happening. I love interaction with other people, first of all. I don't like to miss things, you know. We might have postings up in the elevator about what's going on in our community, and I'm always thinking I'm going to miss something. So that's why I go out every day, even to check my mail. Some people don't check their mail. They let their mail pile up in the mail. I don't understand that. Most of my stuff is paperless. So anyway, so let's get into my 5 days. Monday, I had to write it down. I had to write it. I myself have to write it down. Monday, I went to the library and I went to check on donors who say they're going to give. They had me do the paperwork. But if you, as a nonprofit leader, asking a donor, which is a organization, for something to participate with your event, and it's going to favor them too because you're going to publicize it on your social medias and your community. You're going to tell everybody, right? Okay. Now, this year is a different year, and I feel it, and I could tell. If it's different for us all personally, it's different for the organizations that I'm contacting also. I always keep in mind of someone else. I always keep in mind with someone else. If it's happening to me personally, it's definitely happening to someone else. That's always how I felt. And ain't nothing happening to everybody else that ain't going to possibly hit you too one day. So, whether good or bad, right? Or indifferent. You have to go with the roll with the punches. That's another saying. So, I said, let me go and check on these donors face to face. And when I say that, I mean we have 14 donors with the nonprofit. I can name them. I can name them and tell you that every month for the 12 months in a year, there's a donor that I have to contact as the executive leader to say, oh, we have an event, we having a fundraiser, can you donate to the, and they expect it because it's just, this is the fourth year. So when they're not answering, this is just a little tutorial, okay? Little tutorial tip for the nonprofit leaders. I know you do this. You send out your email to them. You blast it out to, well, you should do this. You blast it out to the donors. So you have ShopRite, you have Western Beef, you have McDonald's, you have Trader Joe, you have um, um, Dunkin' Donuts. I'm naming the ones I have, right? You have the National Each One Teach One organization. I'm a liaison on their organization, but they also have helped me with stuff. So they're a donor. You have Stop the Bullying from Mercedes White. These are my people, right? And I asked them for donations. Last year was tremendous, so much stuff. And they're friends of mine too, Mercedes White and Joe. You have Staples, which is only online and I don't even know if it's any more physical storefronts of Staples, but I still will contact them through their email. You have oh, so we have 14, and let's keep it like that, right? So it is definitely 9 million reasons so I go to once a week for 4 times a month, where they give me all this produce or whatever they have to give, and I pile up my car and I bring it back. Right? So I'm noticing that my emails are not being answered, and then I'm like, wait a minute, yeah, I know this is the time. Now, they're not going to tell me what's going on in their organization, right? Or what's happening. So I have to know that with all the times that's going on in 2025 right now, it's affecting every and every one. So I go physically wherever I have a donor. I go physically to them to ask in person. They be like, "Wow, you usually see it in the email," and I said, "Well, you haven't answered my email." So that's what I was doing Monday, and I went to the library to do get some paperwork because as this being the fourth year of having a nonprofit, the board is changing. The name titles are changing, so I have to do the title change, and that is paperwork. I can be one of those who do it in the house and have my printer set up, but I love human contact. I love socialization. It's good for your blood pressure. It is. You might get some social interactions that you just can't take. You still do the social interaction, but you keep moving on. But it is not, to me, healthy to just not be around people. You must interact. That's what God made. That's what you know that, right? Okay, so that's what I did Monday. Tuesday. Now, I knew it was going to be raining and stuff, and you have to consider the weather when you are a nonprofit leader and you are giving stuff to people to serve outdoors. If you're not considerate of that, I don't know what. But I am. I checked the calendar and I checked the weather, and I talked to the liaisons who I'm giving to early, like 2 days. I used to just come that day, and they probably were saying, "Ooh, she's too much." So I became more professional and organized, and I would give them 2 or 3 days. Say, "You want some stuff this day, then?" And they say yes. So I went to the pantry on Tuesday, and I got a whole bunch of stuff, and I packed it up in the car, and I brought it out to the liaison, and the liaison chose another place, which is a different of the rescheduling the itinerary. But guess what? Boss and leaders know how to switch it up and go with the flow. That is me. And so I service one of our liaisons, senior center, where she goes, and she surprised them with so much stuff. And that was beautiful of Roz to do. Now, so Wednesday, I was like, okay, this schedule is switched around because I usually go to pantry on Wednesday. So I have another way to switch up things. So I looked on my senior citizen calendar from Glebe, which I just joined them, which they are housed right now at the YMCA, and they had a tech class. I said, a tech class at a senior center? Okay. Now, I'm thinking, wow, they're going to be teaching the seniors, stuff online and this and that. And yes, this was Michael is his name, instructor who is very, very fluent in online stuff. So when I first met him, I automatically give my information about my YouTube, and I don't have any more cards, but I just write it down and on a piece of paper real quick. And I asked them to go on the YouTube. First thing he did is put it up on the screen. I was like, he's like, "Is this it?" I was like, "Yes, it's so nice." So the whole class got to see it, and and they all can go on and subscribe if they choose to or know how to. And it is true what he said, Michael, if you're watching. You have to tell people how to subscribe. It is true. Everybody is not techie, and everybody doesn't understand when you go on a YouTube and the word says subscribe, that you should tap that and subscribe. Because the majority of people think subscribe means subscription of a pay. So they'll always be leery about that. So just explain it to subscribe is free. And you can actually go on our YouTube and see everything without subscribing. But what is the point of that? That does not help the YouTube get more people involved. So please subscribe. There you go. So tech class was amazing. And Michael also offered information about how to downsize your cable, budget yourself better, and he gave us something to go on called the TV app. It's free. And I've been on it ever since. I have watched animal shows, Animal Network, HGTV. I pay cable and I don't have those things. So now I'm thinking reconstruct your little budget, Lil. Get you some Wi-Fi and use the TV app. But I'm old-fashioned, so it's taken a while to do it. Even though it's better for my budget, right? So I've been on the TV app. When I go drive somewhere and I come back and I sit in my parking lot and I watch a movie or something real quick. I love the TV app. Thank you, Michael. So that's Wednesday, right? So I met also um, at the Senior Citizen Center slash YMCA. That's where they're housed right now. Beautiful lady named Mary. I hope you're watching this too. I hope you went on our YouTube and let other people know, please, about our YouTube. A registered nurse, retired, doing amazing, amazing things in organizations, especially one for May 9th, which she is getting two personal hygiene things for women in a domestic violence shelter. And so I'm saying on here, I am collecting for her too toothbrushes, toothpaste, personal items. That's what they need right now. Toothbrush, toothpaste. So if you want to donate those items to me, I'm going to get them to her in an abundance of them by May 9th, their event. So it was nice meeting you, Mary. We have to collab on some things too. That same day, I also met a beautiful young lady named Elizabeth. Elizabeth is a missionary with her church, where they already been to So how they're knowing about me is because I stood up at the class, one of the meet and greets for the glebe, all the members, and I stood up to tell them about the community board concerned tenants. I mean, concerned seniors. Seniors, it is not concerned. Seniors Connect. Seniors Connect at the Community Board 9. It's the only community board has a separate thing for seniors. So of course I'm involved and I told them about it and where to go. And plus I put in the information about those four nonprofit seniors and homeless corps. So I guess a few people that was in the meeting when I left wanted to talk to me separately, and they did. One was Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. If you're on this, I hope you are a subscriber. And please let more of your church and other members know. Yes, I can help you. So, their organization, their church, I wrote it down, the name of their church, Re, Re, Revenge, not Revenge, Revoc, is maybe Revenge of Hope Church in New Rochelle. I think that's the name of it. They gave boots. They went out as a missionary way to Panama and gave rubber boots as a nonprofit to people that was living in the mountains of Panama because whatever the reason was, they were there to help them to go all the way to another country to help. So the young lady Elizabeth had asked me, can my organization help them today, Saturday? So I'm waiting for them to call me. Go to where places that the homeless is and are residing in the streets or wherever they're at. And I do know some places where they're at, and give sleeping bags and hot chocolate and sandwiches. And I said, you got it. You got it. When you're ready, call me and I'm coming out and I'll show you the places I know where I see people residing, homeless. And so that's part of my Saturday to do. Um, so that was all that Wednesday. Thursday, I was looking at my to-do list, and I was like, what did I put for Thursday? Knowing I just skipped past Zumba. They tried to take me out last week. I was like, oh no, no. That class was intense. So I said, what am I going to do to make up for not getting to no Zumba class this week? So I went to the track. I went to the small track where I live, and I went to uh, the big track over in the areas, and I just walked and walked and walked. So that's what I did for Thursday. I'm sure I did something else, but I can't remember. Friday, which was yesterday, I was invited out to a women's empowerment group. Janae, if you're watching, it was fantastic. Now, I think it was called SIS. Wait, well, I can't look. It's on my phone. Yes, called Sis Do. Like women talking amongst each other, picking a topic and elaborating on it, and it was personal and it was a safe place and it was beautiful. Also, they had in with how to grow right in your home, how to grow plants like um, herbs, food right in your home. Nobody has more sun than me in my house. My house is full of sun. It is so lit up. You know, it looks like light is on. There's no lights on in here. So I know my home is perfect to grow foods and herbs, plants, whatever I choose. So they gave us little packs of seeds, and you put a few seeds, and they put soil in it, um, in the planter. And I picked purple broccoli. I call it purple broccoli because the broccoli had purple leaves. That's how it's going to come out to look. And I picked spinach. So let me show you my little planter. It is so cute, and it is. The sun is just going right towards it. The sun is going right towards it. I know. Hi, little boobity booby. There you go. Okay. So let me show y'all here. That is my planter. Yes, it's called SIS. SIS. That's the name of the organ. Well, that's not the name of the organization. That's something they do on Fridays, like a women empowerment get together. But Janae, it was so beautiful. And I can't wait to start growing to show y'all the growth of my little new plant in my home. And that is going to be broccoli and spinach. Okay, let's put it back in its proper place because the sun is finding it. Okay, all right. That was Friday. That was Friday. Yesterday. That was Friday. There we go. Okay. So that was great. I got home like about 9:30 p.m. or whatever. I didn't even know, a little later. That's usually I'm in a bed. I don't care if it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be in the bed early and loving that I'm able to do that. I usually be out partying somewhere or doing something or running. I don't know if it's with aging. I don't know if it's with maturing more to learn how to. You don't have to hit the streets all the time, Lil. So I'm growing up. That's what it is. And even at my big age, yes, growing up. So that was good. The seeds in the plants, in the soil, great. And to be around other women, just getting some empowerment. And this is Women's Month. Excellent. Today is Saturday. So, um, yesterday I told y'all did I even mention yesterday I went to the flex you class with Phoenix. Hi Phoenix, if you're watching this. And it was so good. And what I really took out of that class, Phoenix, if you're watching, is when you did the exercise with us rolling our neck, and I could hear the popping and the stretching and all that. And when you said one thing about if you feel certain ways of you can't reach or like that, you need to check your pillows. I'm going to buy two new pillows today because I know that is what's getting my spine. Like I feel like this sometimes, like I'm hunching over. I know my alignment needs to be corrected with my sleep pattern too. So thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. She's amazing. Riverbank State Park, Flex Shoe class. I've been going there for the last 3 years. And I know that everything that she teaches us seniors in that class is so helpful. So thank you again. So all of that was Friday. Today is Saturday, which I committed myself to be available for the church revenge. I think it's refuge or revenge. I don't think it's revenge. And to be out there with them, helping them give out sleeping bags, hot chocolate, and sandwiches. Okay. If something else was supposed to be on this itinerary, it is not gonna be. Okay. That is it. That's my 6 days. Okay. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Have a nice one. Okay. That was the YouTube.